Coming up on this edition of Carolina Insider, no plans for the weekend, Hakuna Matata. There's a lot in store for all you Disney fans.
It's clear that they're not very happy.
And a statewide labor shortage has put a strain on local businesses. But first, the actions of several trustees members involving former President Bob Caslen has them in the hot seat. Carolina Insider starts now. Hello and thank you for joining us. I'm Joshua Teckel. Our top story today, controversy is swirling around the university's Board of Trustees. SC lawmakers are currently refusing to approve the re-election bids for 5 of the board members. The College and University Trustee Commission is investigating the actions of Chairman Dorn Smith, Eddie Floyd, John Von Lay, Thad Westbrook, and Charles Williams. They want to know whether the trustees took a secret plane trip to meet with a presidential candidate during USC's 2019 presidential search. They're also questioning the multi-million-dollar buyouts for former Gamecock coaches Will Muschamp and Frank Martin and why general funds were used and not athletic funds. Speaking of Gamecock athletics, Coach Staley and the Lady Gamecocks are returning to the Final Four for the second time in 4 years. The team ruled the roost against number 10 seed Creighton this past weekend and are set to play Louisville Friday night in Minneapolis. Tip-off is at 7 p.m. on ESPN. 2 university programs are celebrating national and international success today. According to U.S. News & World Report, the School of Medicine was named Best School for graduates practicing in underserved areas. The Del Moore School of Business also has retained its #1 ranking in the International MBA program for the 9th consecutive year. Off campus, you may have noticed quite a few help wanted signs in the windows around town. South Carolina officials are trying to better understand why the shortage is continuing. Here with more on that story is Chloe Mungo. Chloe?
That's right, Josh. Even though more people are going back to work, there are still more than 100,000 job openings in the state. Across from the Horseshoe, 3 businesses side by side have help wanted signs posted everywhere. Beezer's, Tio's, and Carolina Cafe all need help. And the effects of the labor shortage aren't just limited to staffing. Beezer's current manager, who is a USC sophomore, says that it's taking a personal toll on him and impacting how they operate.
I think the biggest thing about the working shortages is just our hours are different. Just specifically to individual to Beezer's, it's just we can't stay open as late as we'd like, which really has affected our income.
To get to the bottom of this issue, the State Department of Employment and Workforce launched what they're calling the Labor Force Participation Task Force. Their first meeting is this Friday. They hope to have answers by the end of the year. Back to you, Josh.
Thanks, Chloe. Across town, things are heating up for a local mom and pop shop gaining popularity. Reporter Justin Walsh talks to us about how their unique product is adding some spice to Soda City.
Every Saturday on Main Street in downtown Columbia, the Soda City Market gives locals the opportunity to enjoy the fresh air, try different foods, and visit the tents of various vendors. However, one tent in particular always draws a crowd with their unique product. This is Meet Your Cremator, a small mom-and-pop style business that features a unique range of locally produced hot sauce as well as additional collectibles. And although Columbia locals see the final product on display at the market each week, there is much more preparation that goes into production before these sauces see the light of day. About 30 minutes north of Columbia in Winsboro, South Carolina, lies the Meet Your Cremator farm. This is Chef Benoit Jacques. He and his wife Deanne both live and run their business on this farm.
I always had the really close connection being artists, but we had our own daily activities. Now our daily activities are concentrated in doing a lot of things together.
On the farm, the two organically grow and raise all of their peppers, as well as additional ingredients that give each sauce a distinct flavor. Starting from small seedlings being maintained in their greenhouse in the off-season, Benoit says that this process takes months until it is time for production and packaging. With around 600 plants being tended to twice a week, as of now, the farm has the capacity to make all of their sauce for the entire year. From farm to market, Meet Your Cremator sure is spicing up the lives of Columbia locals. For Carolina Insider, I'm Justin Walsh.
Finally today, some Gamecocks are roaring with excitement as the Lion King hits the stage at the Koger Center. Gamecock Entertainment and Carolina Productions put on a week-long celebration in advance of the Broadway show coming to Columbia. kicking off with a screening of the movie on Davis Field and a chance to build you a pride of your own. The fun continues today with a petting zoo on Davis Field and Disney karaoke tonight at the Russell House Underground. Still need a ticket to tomorrow night's show? Show up to Dollar at 6 p.m. right before the show starts, and you may be one of the lucky few to snag one for free. That's it for this edition of Carolina Insider, a student production here in the Kennedy Greenhouse studio in the School of Journalism and Mass Communications. Thank you for joining us today. We'll see you back here next week.